professional has made a difference in your life, tell WGNS. Help us recognize the medical heroes in our community by nominating them for the MMC Heart for Healing Award, and help us recognize the medical heroes in our community.
It's where bold talk meets big laughs. The Rick Burgess Show, weekdays from 11 to 2.
The Rick Burgess Show, weekdays 11 to 2 on News Radio WGNS.
Listen up, Rutherford County. Join the Crypto Learning Center Tuesday, April 21st at 6 p.m. for barbecue and crypto. It's happening at the Holiday Inn Grand Ballroom in Murfreesboro. Enjoy a free barbecue dinner from Slick Pig while also learning about cryptocurrency. No pressure, no obligation. They're giving away over $500 in crypto, and the first 25 people to register and attend are guaranteed free crypto in hand. Seating is limited. Register now. GetHonestMoney.com. That's GetHonestMoney.com.
I'm Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction. Are you looking for the perfect blend of city conveniences and country charm? The Maples has it all and features homes from 5 quality local builders and has amenities including a pool, tennis and pickleball courts, basketball, and soccer areas. Schedule a tour with Maples Realty and Auction today. Call us at 615-896-4740 or visit the Maples of Murfreesboro.com.
Maples Realty and Auction.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Brian Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in to Rutherford Issues from the Big G, WGNS. Happy to have you along for the ride here this morning. Man, great tribute to our buddy and pal Avent Lane this morning on the roundtable. If you missed it or came in on the end, the full show will be on podcast here shortly once I have a chance to get that uploaded. So be sure to check that out, wgnsradio.com under podcast, and then roundtable. A lot to talk about today. Storms last night. We thought there could be some severe weather, but boy, howdy, not like that. And then, what's tomorrow got in store? Because we've got some big events. And one of those big events is coming up from Middle Tennessee Electric, of course. And MTE powers our show here on WGNS. And also, it is powering the big event tomorrow, Earth Day. Yeah, Earth Day is tomorrow, 10 to 2 on the square. I guess weather permitting, I'd go early. You'll see why in just a minute. But go and support this wonderful event, the 25th Annual Earth Day. MTE is the primary sponsor and organizer, and they've got their free hot dogs and popcorn, electric griddle food truck out there, and they're going to have a lot of great things. The Energy Hub trailer, and it's not just MTE, of course. They've got a lot of great partners, a lot of local and organic products you can find as you stroll around the square. That's Earth Day, 10 to 2, coming up tomorrow. What is the weather going to look like for that event? Well, we're going to look at that weather forecast coming up here in just a second, including a look at our future cast and a look back at some of the things that we saw yesterday. Got some storm reports as well.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
The Fox Business Hourly Report is brought to you by the Power of Advice podcast by Capital Client Group.
I'm Elizabeth McDonald, and this is the Fox Business Report.
Stocks opened sharply higher with the Dow up more than 700 points in early trading. Iran's foreign minister says all ships can pass through the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump says it is fully open and ready for passage, though he also says the U.S. blockade will remain in full force until Iran reaches a deal with the U.S. to end the war. Crude oil prices are retreating. West Texas Intermediate U.S. oil slipped to $83 a barrel. Airline stocks are up between 6 and 9%. Cruise stocks are up at least 7%. Alcoa says the Iran conflict has forced it to reroute its products from the Middle East. Alcoa's sales declined in the quarter. Even with the update on the Strait, Alcoa shares are down 9%. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Jenny Coselda. Invested in you.
And right now, the Dow soaring over 1,000 points in early trading. S&P 500 top 7,100 for the first time as the Strait of Hormuz reopens. The Dow is up 949 right now, 49,527. S&P ahead 82, 7123. NASDAQ up 351, 24,454.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Nogdina is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for running the best nail salon in Smyrna with a wonderfully pleasant staff. Nogdina today getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Today's Good Neighbor brought to you by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they stay committed to the folks who make Rutherford County such a special place to live. Help us make someone you know the next Good Neighbor of the Day. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or just head to wgnsradio.com/Good Neighbor. And our congratulations going out to Beverly Barker, today's Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club winner. I'll get it right. Beverly Barker today winning the banana pudding from Slick Pig. We do the birthday club each weekday morning. We make the announcement at 8 o'clock and somebody wins banana pudding. Birthdays, anniversaries, let us know who's celebrating so we can tell all of your Rutherford County friends about it.
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
Outside our beautiful studios, we have 73 degrees, 70 in Smyrna, and weather a little rocky last night, and it's going to be rocky around the country today as we get the forecast update around the country from meteorologist LaTroy Thornton.
A rather snowy end to winter left an impressive snowpack over portions of the Great Lakes, especially Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and recent rounds of rain and thunderstorms have already led to flood concerns for portions of the Great Lakes region, partially due to the precipitation and partially due to the rapid snowmelt being spurred along by the warmer springtime conditions, with additional rain and storms today bringing downpours at times. The highest risk for flooding through tonight will be focused on an area from central Wisconsin through both upper and lower Michigan, with the snowmelt over the UP continuing to lead to significant river and stream flooding in that area as well. In fact, widespread severe weather is expected this afternoon and into tonight in some of these same areas, with the risk for strong winds, damaging hail, and tornadoes extending from the far western UP into far eastern Minnesota, Wisconsin, and points south and west through much of Iowa and central Illinois, all but southeastern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, and eastern Oklahoma, even toward the Big Bend of Texas. An especially high risk for tornadoes is expected to emerge from far eastern Iowa into central Wisconsin late today and this evening. Outside of the Nation Center, watch for showers and some thunderstorms from eastern New York through New England and right into New Jersey, with dry conditions from the interior Northeast and much of the Ohio Valley, right through the Southeast outside of showers in South Florida. The West Coast also looks dry today, with cooler air settling into more of California, Nevada, and Arizona, as snow continues instead right through the Rockies, especially into Colorado. I'm meteorologist LaTroy Thornton.
Thanks, LaTroy, and going to be rocky across the middle section of the country today. That storm system, as it begins its downward phase, will be moving into our area tomorrow.
Well, Brian, it looks like we'll see sunshine ahead for us here this afternoon with a high in the upper 80s. Winds out of the southwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low near 66. By Saturday, a chance for showers and thunderstorms here late. Partial sunshine develops, high around 83. Then on Sunday, mostly sunny, high around 65. Monday, plenty of blue skies and sun, high around 73. And on Tuesday, we'll see sunshine, a high of 79. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Well, here's a look at our Rutherford weather radar. It was very quiet until last night, and boy, did things pop up. All of the little boxes you see are thunderstorm wind damage. We had a couple of those here in Rutherford County, including a fence down in the Rockville area due to winds, and we also had some wind damage reported out toward the overall area, Armstrong Valley Road, south of town. And more on the way, but not necessarily the severe storm type, okay? Tomorrow, we are expecting this storm system that's coming through the middle section of the country today will make its way into our area, and we can see it coming in from the west tonight. I mean, those storms are going to be very severe in Oklahoma and Kansas and Missouri, and that same storm system will be sweeping through our area. But one thing you'll notice if you're watching on Big GTV is this storm system begins to lose a bit of its punch, especially as it comes into our area. But it looks like anywhere between, I would say, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. But looking later on this model run, maybe by 1 or 2, we will see the storms. Some could have some gusty winds, but not expecting severe weather with this tomorrow, but we'll be on the watch for that. But giving us some good rains all the way through tomorrow evening. So once the rain starts tomorrow, no more yard work, all right? There are not going to be any dry patches until early in the morning hours on Sunday, leaving behind a sunny but cooler Sunday for you. Don't forget, Rutherford Weather is live when severe weather hits. We're live on the channel. We're also during warnings on WGNS Radio. If you want to watch our severe weather coverage during impactful and severe weather, we're live on the Rutherford Weather Channel. Check us out. You know, it doesn't cost you a penny to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and it means the world to us. So if you'll help us out, help us grow the channel, RutherfordWX.com is the website where you can find links to all of those social platforms. All right, now time to check on the latest in world news here from WGNS.
This is a Fox News alert. Oil prices are plunging, stocks are surging. I'm Dave Anthony. As the financial markets react to what President Trump just touted on Truth Social, that Iran says the Strait of Hormuz is fully open for shipping. He also, though, wrote that the U.S. military blockade on Iran's ports will remain in full force and effect until they make a deal to end the conflict. Fox's Matt Finn reports from Dubai.
Iran was reportedly asking for a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon as part of its requirements for some type of peace deal with the United States. Now that the president announced that 10-day ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon yesterday, moments ago, the foreign minister of Iran announced that the Strait of Hormuz, behind me in the distance in the Persian Gulf, is declared completely open for the remaining period of the ceasefire.
That has sent the Dow up 735 points, oil prices down almost 11%. The Senate is about to meet this hour to consider what the House approved at 2 o'clock this morning, a short-term extension of a controversial FISA provision considered an anti-terror tool allowing foreign surveillance.
House Republicans wanted an 18-month extension. Overnight, the House blocked a 5-year reauthorization, so they settled on a Band-Aid. The House renewed the spy program until the end of the month.
Fox's Chad Pergam at the Capitol. Some lawmakers fear that surveillance infringes on Americans' privacy rights. Another progressive is going to Congress.
We are at a turning point in this nation, my people. Do you feel it? Do you want it?
Anna Lilia Mejia, backed by Bernie Sanders, won a special election in New Jersey for the House seat vacant since Democrat Mikey Sherrill became governor. Mejia beat Republican Joe Hathaway by 20 points. President Trump goes to Arizona today, attending a Turning Point USA event more than 7 months after the conservative group's leader, Charlie Kirk, was murdered. And Kirk's alleged assassin, Tyler Robinson, goes to court today for another hearing. His lawyers are seeking a delay in the case. America's listening to Fox News. Well, back to Wall Street and that big stock market surge. Not only is the Dow up 762 points, the NASDAQ is gaining 281, going up a 13th straight session to a new record high. The S&P 500 also rising 68 points. It's higher than ever before at the moment this morning. And another stock, though, that is dropping. Going in the opposite direction, one stock is Netflix. It's falling 9% after the streaming media giant downgraded earnings guidance for this quarter. And Netflix's co-founder, Reed Hastings, announced he's going to leave the company. Now back to oil's plunge almost 11%. It puts WTI back to $84 a barrel after spiking well over 100. Making gas way more expensive. Regular is down 2 more cents today. AAA's national average, 407 per gallon. That's 8 cents less than a week ago, but still well over $1 more than before the Iran conflict. And we'll be paying for that at more than just the gas pump.
Amazon says so far they've been absorbing elevated costs in fuel and logistics. But as costs remain elevated, they say they're implementing a temporary 3.5% fuel and logistics surcharge in light of higher oil prices. This will be applied to fulfillment fees across fulfillment by Amazon in the U.S. and Canada, as well as to remote fulfillment from the U.S. into Canada, Mexico, and Brazil. Amazon insists their increase is meaningfully lower in comparison to other major carriers. The U.S. Postal Service is increasing its fuel surcharge by 8% starting next weekend. UPS and FedEx fuel surcharges have increased as well. Those fluctuate weekly or monthly based on diesel and jet fuel indexes. Jessica Rosenthal, Fox News.
The NBA playoffs will be set tonight with the last two play-in tournament games. First in Orlando, the Magic play the Charlotte Hornets for the Eastern Conference's 8th seed, and then the Golden State Warriors face the Phoenix Suns for the last playoff spot in the West. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Fresh cut greens and oven-warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bill seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Rise and shine. It's early voting time. Efficiency isn't just a goal, it's a requirement. I'm Melissa Harrell, and during my time as Circuit Court Clerk, we've cut the red tape and streamlined our services to better serve you. There's still more to do. I have the plan to get it done. Early voting now through April 30th, Election Day, May the 5th. I'm Melissa Harrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by friends to elect Melissa Harrell, Doug Motery, Treasurer.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 867-9900.
All right, everybody, this weekend we've got Middle Tennessee baseball versus Delaware. Home series for the Blue Raiders, 5:45 today, 2:45 tomorrow, 12:45 airtime on Sunday. Catch the Blue Raiders versus the Blue Hens. And we'll have Braves baseball when right after the games, especially tomorrow night. We'll have the full game for you, pretty much. Right after Braves, right after Middle Tennessee baseball. Now we get more sports news.
Fox Sports Update.
It's now officially playoff season. The first round of both the NBA and NHL Stanley Cup playoffs get underway tomorrow. The NHL regular season ended Thursday. The NBA play-in tournament resumes tonight and concludes with the final two games to send the last two into the NBA playoff brackets. First up this evening in Orlando, the Magic will host the Charlotte Hornets. Whoever wins will become the 8th seed of the Eastern Conference and play the Detroit Pistons in the first round. In the second game tonight in Phoenix, the Suns will host the Golden State Warriors. Warriors. The winner will become the 8th seed of the Western Conference playoffs and take on the reigning league champion Oklahoma City Thunder. First round of the NBA playoffs tomorrow. Action begins in Cleveland, 1 p.m. Eastern, where the Cavaliers will host the Raptors. Game 1 of the best of 7. Second game tomorrow in Denver between the Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves. The third game is in New York. The Knicks will host the Atlanta Hawks. Before in Los Angeles, the Lakers will be home against the Rockets. Like the NBA first round Stanley Cup playoff series, also best of 7s. On the final night of the NHL regular season, the Western Conference playoff picture was finally settled. The Edmonton Oilers finished second in the Pacific Division, where the Anaheim Ducks were third. Edmonton got 4 assists from Connor McDavid in a 6-1 win over the Canucks. McDavid finished with the most points in the NHL for the 6th time in his career.
Celeste Rivas.
The Oilers will host the Ducks in the first round series that won't start until Monday. Los Angeles Kings finished with the second wild card of the West. They'll play NHL best Colorado in the first round. Game 1 is Sunday in Denver. Tomorrow, 3 games. Conference best Hurricanes host the Senators. Then the Stars will be home against the Wild before the Flyers and the Penguins will face off in Pittsburgh. Sunday, after the Avalanche Kings game, it'll be the Canadiens at the Lightning, the Sabres home versus the Bruins, and the Utah Mammoth at the Vegas Golden Knights. You can download the Fox Sports Podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you download your favorite podcasts. I'm Jared Max.
Get more on the Fox Sports app and foxsports.com.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
Time now for Danny Brewer's Friday Pony Picks.
Sponsored by the Mint Gaming Hall at Kentucky Downs. Located just north of the Tennessee state line, this entertainment destination features fine dining, live music, a circus sports book, and over 1,000 gaming machines. As we build towards the first Saturday in May, keep in mind the Mint will play host to the world's largest Kentucky Derby party south of Louisville. For more info, visit themintgaming.com.
Now, here's Danny.
Saturday, April 18th is another glorious day in the thoroughbred racing game. We're going to begin our stakes action at Laurel Park in the great state of Maryland. Race 11 is Federico's Tessio Stakes. It's a local prep for the Preakness. We got 10 3-year-old males going a mile 8th on the dirt. We like the number 10, Taj Mahal. Son of Nyquist is unbeaten in 2 starts for trainer Brittany Russell. Keeneland Racecourse is where we head next. Race 9 is the Grade 3 Ben Ally Stakes. 9 older males going a mile and 3/16 for their share of $350,000. Let's do a little trifecta here. The number 3, Tennessee Lamb, is our top pick. He's a defending champ, trained by Rusty Arnold. We'll put him with the number 4, British Isles, who won the Santa Anita Handicap in his last start, and the number 8, Rattle and Roll, the veteran trained by Kenny McPeak. Race 10 is the Grade 2 Elkhorn Stakes. 12 older males going a mile and a half on the turf for $400,000. The number 3, Utah Beach, is our top pick, defending champ here. He has 2 wins and 2/3 in 4 lifetime starts at Keeneland. We're headed to Oaklawn Park in the great state of Arkansas next. Race 11 is the Grade 2 $1.25 million Oaklawn Handicap for older males, mile and 1/8 on the dirt. It's a rematch between the top 2 in last year's Kentucky Derby and Belmont Stakes. The first start for each of them, I'm going to take Journalism, the number 5 horse for trainer Mike McCarthy. We're going to finish today at Santa Anita Park. Race 7 is the Grade 3 American Stakes, 1 mile on the turf for older males. The number 6, SEAL Team, is our top pick, trained by Richard Mandela. Got a hunch, bet a bunch, back a horse, and get paid.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or a specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. I didn't really consider it anyplace else. I knew this is where I wanted to come. So there's a variety of sizes of spaces available to you to be in. So get your name on the list early.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. A dramatic rescue at Kefauver Park is being credited to quick action from inmates and community members. Brian Fernandez and Anthony Blackwell, part of a Monroe County work release crew, rushed to help after a man was spotted trapped under an overturned mower in a lake. With help from bystanders, they freed the man and performed CPR. Authorities say the victim is expected to recover, praising the group's fast response as life-saving. Tennessee lawmakers have approved a $58 billion state budget, but a proposed cut to the state's 4% grocery tax did not make the final plan. Republican leaders, including William Lamberth, had signaled openness to relief, but cited economic caution. The budget funds education, infrastructure, and safety initiatives. Senate Leader Jack Johnson called it fiscally conservative, while Democrats, including Afton Bain, criticized the lack of tax relief for families. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The Tennessee Performing Arts Center has unveiled the first designs for a major new campus on East Bank. Plans call for 4 state-of-the-art venues, including a Broadway hall and spaces for dance and opera, positioning the site as a vibrant cultural hub. CEO Jennifer Turner says the project will expand access to the arts statewide. Designed by Bjark Ingalls, construction begins in 2027 with opening set for 2030. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
When it comes to your child's health, you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt, for every boo-boo, every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. And our friends at MTE, well, tomorrow is a big, big day. Tomorrow is Earth Day. It's going to be 10 to 2 on the square, so you don't want to miss it. May have to dodge a rain shower here or there, but hey, we're going to make it. Don't forget, they've got the electric griddle food truck out there serving up free grilled cheese. They'll have hot dogs and popcorn. Yeah, all that free. Kids Zone, lots of fun things to do tomorrow, 10 to 2 on the square. Now, our friends from Rutherford County PAWS are here. And I'm meeting a lot of new people from PAWS. Sebastian Jordan, you know Sebastian. He's here almost every time, although I think we missed you last month.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You're playing hooky? Or Yeah.
Just skipping.
You know, I understand. This guy just keeps coming around. Steve the Catman Edwards.
That's me.
Is here. He's, you know, one of those good volunteers you just keep around, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm a fixture.
A fixture.
I'm a fixture.
That's a good word for
You
it.
kind of look like one. You get a lampshade and a fixture.
Got it made.
Yeah. But Sebastian, I'll let you help introduce one of the newest, well, maybe not newest volunteers, but new to the coming on the show to talk about volunteering. Who do you have with you?
We've got Leilani.
Mm-hmm.
Leilani.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, good to have you here today. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We're in Middle Tennessee. We're in the South. I've never met a Leilani. I've seen one on TV, especially if you're watching like Hawaii Five-0 or something, you know. But
I was born and raised in California, actually.
Were you really?
Yeah, and we moved out here around 6 years ago. My parents went on their honeymoon to Hawaii, and that's kind of where they got my name. They saw it on the side of a boat, and they were like, "That's pretty," so that's what I'm named after.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, couldn't be better. So, California to Middle Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
A lot different, I guess.
A lot different, yeah. But I actually enjoy Tennessee a lot more than I did in California, which is surprising.
It's a different world.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially now, $8 gas prices. No thanks.
So, in California, what part?
Southern California. So it was like 50 minutes north of LA in San Bernardino.
Okay.
Yeah.
The SoCal area, they call it. Okay. Weather's just like always perfect, it seems.
Yeah, always hot. There's no really seasons as it is here. Like here, there's winter, fall, spring, summer. This is just all summer.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sometimes get those in one day.
Yes. Yes.
For sure.
Just wait till like you wake up on Sunday and it's like, oh wow, it was a little bit of a shock. We're going to see 40s again. Yep. So you do get a little bit of everything here. Well, it's good to have you. You know, Sebastian, we've been talking a lot the past couple of months about the volunteer opportunities at Rutherford County Paws, and I kind of give Braylon a hard time for not making it here, but she is working hard on all of that. And last month, you know, we talked about the big jump in volunteerism within Rutherford County Paws and just opening up more opportunities. And here's Leilani, another example of that.
Yeah, we've been bringing in so many volunteers, so many new regular volunteers that are coming in constantly.
Yeah. Well, it's always good to have them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they help with all kinds of things around the shelter.
Yeah.
So it is great to have all the new faces coming in, and then they become old faces the more you see them.
Speaking of,
I see a different person every time I'm there. I'm like, who's that? I've never seen them before.
Had you met Leilani before this morning?
No.
Okay, so you've been meeting
But I've
here.
heard of him. Steve is infamous at the shelter.
A lot of people have heard of him. If you've been to the post office, you've seen his picture hanging up there. But
don't tell nobody.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a
That's
secret.
supposed to be a secret. No.
So you have been volunteering how long?
Almost 4 years.
Okay. And in those 4 years, you've definitely seen a big change in the last year, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was when I started. I was 59. That was the 59th one when I started, and there's over 200 now, or right at 200.
Wow,
that's a lot
total.
Yeah, and
that's like when we sign in, you know, when we log in. When we get
the numbers consecutively. But I think there were only maybe 3 coming in regularly for most of your tenure there until the last year.
There was. I've very seldom seen anybody. I was cats and dogs then, and then it got to be, you know, a little bit better, and then Braylon showed up, and then people just crawled out of the woodwork. I mean, they're coming from everywhere.
And I think we've got over 100 that are currently active.
Maybe we need to renumber to get his number a little higher than 59, you know?
No, I don't like being
You like 59?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. You like being 59? When's the last time you were 59?
It was 6 years ago.
Okay. I knew it might have been a day or two ago.
Yep. Been a minute.
Just kidding. You know, Leilani, what do you like to do at Paws?
I kind of do a little bit of everything. I mainly walk dogs and hang out with the cats, but I've done shelter care and help fold laundry and clean kennels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like to hang out with the animals.
If you say anything about cats, his claws may come out, so you got to be careful. But no, I mean, you have your favorite thing. I mean, is walking the dogs the favorite thing?
I would think so. Yeah. That's what I mostly do.
Yeah. Why did you decide to volunteer at Rutherford County Paws?
Well, I graduated from OU 2 years ago, so I moved back home, and I knew during this year I wanted to kind of just give back in some way, and my mom actually gave me the idea about Paws, and so I was like, that's actually a really good idea, just hanging out with the animals. And so that's what I started doing, and I really fell in love with the organization and just meeting the different animals and all their different personalities and stuff.
I bet when you were coming back and thinking about volunteering, you never thought you would be on the radio talking about those things, right?
No, Braylon actually told me this morning.
Oh,
He was like, hey, you want to be on? And I was like, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
She told me yesterday she would be here.
Yeah.
So that changed.
Well, that's she's training somebody.
She's got stuff to do.
She's got a new volunteer coming in, or something, or writing a grant. You never know. Pause. How long have you volunteered? Let me ask that first.
Since July of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So coming up on a year. What was that whole process like of getting started? Was it? I mean, because there are folks maybe listening who are thinking, I maybe a day a week, something like that, a few hours I could do. But a lot of people don't want to do things because they don't know how the process works and how it goes. So maybe walk us through that whole thing with you.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty easy. You just kind of go online, look up the Paws Shelter, and then there's a tab for volunteering, and then you fill out the application, and then Braylon reaches out to you saying, hey, do you want to come in and meet me? And you have I think 4 mandatory training sessions to do with her, and then after that, you start to kind of see what niche you want to do, either that's dogs or just hanging around the shelter, because they have different trainings for that too. But yeah, you just fill out the application, she reaches out to you, and you meet up a time and day. They do a background check and everything too. So.
Yeah.
But it's super easy.
I meant to ask you went to OU, so what was your major?
I was actually a criminology major.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm on the pre-dental track, so I want to go to dental school.
Okay.
So during my gap year, I knew I wanted to get some volunteering under my belt and all that, so that's what drew me to Paws.
Okay. Well, you never know where that degree might come in handy with a dental patient, in the office. So, well, that's awesome.
I will say the training gets hands-on pretty quickly. It's not just sitting, looking at a PowerPoint for 4 sessions. She does, go over the mandatory stuff and then get you going with handling or whatever you want to start doing.
I don't see Braylon as the 2-hour-long lecturer during a training. Let's get to the point. Let's get you trained and get you to work. 100 volunteers. I mean, I know that when we first started doing this radio spot every month, gosh, I don't know how long it's been now, at least a couple of years. I think prior to any of you, actually, before you came on board. How long have you been there now, Sebastian?
Coming on 2 years now.
Okay. The fact that it was almost a plea. There was so much work to do, and everybody, all the employees had to chip in and do things on top of their regular job, and so it does allow you more time to focus in on what you're there to do.
Yeah, it's a tremendous help, helping with necessary things, and then if all the necessary stuff gets taken care of, then you get bonus things like the dogs get to go out 3, 4, 5 times a day if we've got volunteers coming in constantly on those days.
Yeah.
So it really does help the animals too.
Well, let's talk about a big event. I'm sure volunteers are going to be part of this.
Yes.
There's some guy making popcorn tomorrow.
No cat hair in it.
Okay, well, that's good.
I promise.
I thought that might be the secret ingredient. Will there be a dinosaur suit or something that you'll be wearing too?
Oh, no.
No?
Nope. I'll have my event shirt and pair of shorts and shoes.
Okay.
Of some kind.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I just, maybe a dinosaur suit is a good idea.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think that'd be impressive.
For me?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Maybe a horse head or, I don't know. We can come up with something. But tomorrow you've got the doggone adoption. So tell me all about that.
So that will be tomorrow in the parking lot. Hopefully the weather holds off from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will obviously have some free popcorn. We'll have food there. Trash Dogs will be serving hot dogs. We'll have King of Pops doing popsicles. We're waiving adoption fees, so you can come meet the pets, take one home without paying anything. We're also doing something really cool this time with Major League Rugby. So Tennessee's first rugby match for Major League Rugby is going to be here on the 19th at Geodis Park on Sunday. So for every adoption tomorrow, we are giving out 2 free tickets to that rugby game.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's awesome. So they'll be out there talking about it and, helping us get people hyped up for that. We'll have some other vendors and be a good time.
Okay. So that's tomorrow, 10 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Rutherford County Paws is on John R. Rice Boulevard. Turn on John R. Rice from Old Fort, go past Sam's. You can come in from, I guess, I don't even know what that is. It's Medical Center, but I think it's Blackman, as you're going to Blackman High School, turn by the car dealership there. Can't remember the name of the road. But anyway, that's
Fortress.
John R. Rice. Fortress, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. And so can't miss Paws if you know where the Rutherford County Farmers Market is, right next door. So come on by tomorrow. What do you need to bring? Now, you say free adoption. It's not like you can just show up and, here's a cat.
Grab it and take it.
It doesn't work that way, does it?
No. So we need someone over 18. If you own your home, then you're all good there. If you rent, then having access to the rental policy to show, what the pet policy is, if pets are even allowed where you live, kind of take care of that to verify on the front end. If you have other dogs or cats in the home, you'll need to have proof of rabies vaccinations for those. If you don't have that, we can do a $15 rabies voucher, and then you can vaccinate them on your own time there.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just come with all of the proper information, and even if you just want to come by, it sounds like the hot dog food truck sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. And we'll have some other giveaways too, just little freebies and stuff.
All right. Very good.
And I'll have help tomorrow too.
Oh yeah.
My granddaughter's coming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's 11.
Well, it's worth coming to see her at least.
Yeah, absolutely. She has her own volunteer shirt too.
Oh, cool. I bet she's excited about that.
She loves it. She's done it before. So.
Yeah. Does she like scooping the popcorn, making the popcorn?
She likes doing it all.
All of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Eating the popcorn.
Yeah.
Eating.
Lots of popcorn to be had.
Lots of popcorn.
Leilani, you're going to be able to make that event tomorrow?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, pets, I mean, you obviously had to have some kind of, I guess, love for animals to want to volunteer. Do you have pets of your own?
I do. I have one cat right now. I did have a dog, but unfortunately she passed away last year. But I do have a cat. She's 17, so she's super old. Queen Cat Madala. We're a Star Wars family. She had a brother, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a long time ago.
I like that.
But yeah, I have her. She's at home right now.
So the next pet will have to be Grogu, probably.
Yeah,
right?
my dad was really leaning towards Dog Vader, so we'll see.
Dog Vader, I like that. I like that. So.
Or like there was one he said Emperor Palpatine, something like that. Yeah, so
a lot of good puns.
He's been thinking about it a lot.
Man, you could just go on forever with Star Wars characters for sure. So, well, again, tomorrow 10 to 2, the doggone adoption. If you can't come tomorrow, pet adoptions. When do you do those?
So we try to do an event about once a month. We have Empty the Shelters, which happens quarterly. That's usually a 2-week period where we waive adoption fees. We'll have one of those coming up in May as well. So, if you miss this, you've always got a chance to come back and get some pets.
All right. Well, very good. Appreciate you all coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Our friends from Rutherford County Paws joining the show, and that's going to do it for our time today. We thank you so very much for tuning in. We'll see you back here next time.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families.